Alright class, on problem number 2 I'm going to show you how you can determine the speed at which a horizontally launched projectile is launched, and to do that we're going to take a look at the information that's given to us in this next problem. We're told, assuming Birdman flies at a height of 89 meters, how fast should Birdman fly to hit the bucket if the bucket is placed 147 meters from the start of the field? So if you notice in this problem, they give us two pieces of information again. They give us two distances. One distance is vertical, one distance is horizontal. So we're going to record this information in our problem and then work through what we need to do to figure out how fast the Birdman needs to be traveling. Alright, so the first distance in the problem was the height. They told us that the Birdman was 89 meters above the ground. So I'm going to record that as my height, 89 meters. And then in my table, I'm going to write down that the displacement is negative 89 meters. That's because the projectile, again, is going to fall from an initial position of 0 at the top to 89 meters below as it hits the ground. We also were told that the range, the horizontal distance that this projectile travels from the time it's dropped to the time it hits the bucket is 147 meters. So we'll record that, and that'll be our horizontal displacement. Alright, we're given the horizontal displacement, we're given the vertical displacement. The three things that we know about these horizontal projectiles is that, one, they have no acceleration in the horizontal direction. That means that this velocity that we're looking for is going to be a constant velocity. The velocity that the bird has at the beginning is going to be the velocity that the projectile has as it continues to move closer and closer to the ground. On the vertical side, we know that the acceleration due to gravity is negative 10 meters per second squared. And we also know that for horizontally launched projectiles, they start with no initial velocity. So those things are true for all horizontally launched projectiles. Alright, the first step to solving these problems is, again, to recognize that we need the time. We can't solve anything without knowing the time first. So we need to figure out what the time is. When we look at our two columns on our table, we see that we've got more information here about the vertical aspects of this projectile. So we're going to use that to help us determine the time first so that we can then determine the velocity. The velocity in the horizontal direction is going to be the horizontal displacement, or the range, divided by the time. Okay, we know what that horizontal displacement is, but we don't know the time. So we first have to find that using our vertical information, and then we can find the range. Alright, to find the time and the vertical information, we're going to use the equation we derived in the previous video, where we found that the time is dependent on 2 times the vertical displacement divided by the acceleration. And so when we plug this information in, we get 2 times negative 89 meters divided by negative 10 meters per second squared for the acceleration. And so this time comes out to 4.22 seconds. Alright, with that time, we can now use that in our horizontal velocity equation to plug it in along with the range to figure out how fast this projectile must travel. 147 meters is how far it travels. It takes 4.22 seconds to travel that distance. So 147 divided by 4.22 seconds comes out to 34.8 meters per second. So that represents the speed. Again, the horizontal speed, which is constant for these problems. We're going to round that number to 35 when we type it into the simulator, because the simulator only wants whole numbers. But that represents the speed that the projectile has as it travels. It's got to be 35 meters per second in order to hit this bucket that's positioned 147 meters away from the goalpost whenever the bird is flying 89 meters above the ground. So let's check our answer, see if we indeed hit the bucket. Here comes the Birdman, flying at 35 meters per second. drops the projectile into the bucket, and we're done. So that's our problem that involves finding the speed. On the next video, I'll show you how to find the initial height of the projectile using the speed that's given and the horizontal displacement.